Hi, I'm Tracy Aspel and welcome to Pitch Perfect. This 10-part video series is all about helping you get your message across. So I'm going to get right into this because I hope to keep these videos up to 3.5 minutes long and no longer. The first video in the series is all about nerves and being aware of nerves and why we cause ourselves to feel nervous when we stand in front of an audience, because there are some of us, like myself, that don't get as nervous as others. I think nerves are always there to a certain degree, and in a small amount they're great for motivating us and energizing us and reminding us that what we're about to do is very important. But when it gets to a point where those nerves become debilitating, where they compromise our concentration, our ability to really connect with our audience, that's when we need to work on them. So for this video, I have 3 questions I want to ask you about your own nerves when it comes to presenting. The first question is, are you afraid of judgment? And when reflecting on that question, I'd invite you to get a piece of paper and a biro and make a list of all the different things you think your audience is thinking about you as you present. When you've that list done, I'd like you to take that list and scan down through it and ask yourself how many of those judgments are positive and how many are negative. Because of course judgments can be positive, it can be negative. But I would imagine the majority, if not all, of what you've written down is negative. So it's an awareness that that is what you're assuming your audience is thinking about you when you go to present. The third thing I'd like you to think about is, prior to coming into the room, even when you're promoting the presentation, are you assuming the worst possible outcome in terms of audience numbers, in terms of the feedback they might give you on the day, in terms of when you look out as you present, whether if you see somebody that looks slightly disengaged, are you thinking about that before you even go into the room? This first video is very much about being aware of your own concept of nerves, because everybody will have different fears about what could happen when they go into the room. Another one to think about maybe is, are you afraid that you'll forget everything that you've prepared for? So again, just think about all of these things, write them down. In the next video, I'm going to look at 3 practical tools to overcome the nerves, but it's very important because I'll be referring to specific thought patterns around presenting in the next video. It's important to know which one are your biggest bugbears before you go to tackle them. So until next month, have a good month.